Thank you for tuning in to Tanaka TV, the best and future biggest fight channel on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like, that comment, that subscribe button. We're trying to get this channel to over 2K subs by the end of the year. And we can't do that. This channel cannot do that without your support. So thank you for those who support this channel. And thank you for those who will support this channel in the future. I truly appreciate it. Now, today we're going to talk about some news that has recently come out. Again, about Jon Jones facing some sort of charge. Okay. Jon Jones has recently been charged with 2 misdemeanors in a case involving a drug testing agent who filed a police report about his alleged behavior during a sample collection at Jones' home on March 30th. Now, I remember when this happened. I remember, and I remember making a video about this incident that happened over Jon Jones' home. And I remember saying that I side with the drug testers because there's a certain level of professionalism that you need to uphold as the fighter, of course, from both parties, okay? And I'm not saying that the party that was testing Jon Jones was perfect and that they probably did an amazing job and they were extremely professional in their own right. Maybe they weren't. But I highly doubt that they were cussing out Jon Jones, yelling at Jon Jones, threatening to kill Jon Jones, which were all statements that the drug testers made against Jon Jones when they were filing this police report. So, in my mind, I think Jon Jones is at fault here. Now, as I continue reading here, it says that Jones is charged with assault, a petty misdemeanor, and interference with communications, a misdemeanor. His virtual bond hearing is scheduled on July 17th, which is, that is right around the corner as I'm making this video. It says that if convicted of both full charges, Jones could face jail time that would total less than 1 year, as well as a $500 fine for the petty misdemeanor and up to $1,000 for the misdemeanor. The entire ordeal surrounds drug testing agents from UFC's anti-doping partners at Drug Free Sport. Now, here's my thoughts on that. I think that the likelihood of Jon Jones facing the max here is probably slim. If I had to guess, if I had to put money on it, I don't think that he's going to face full charges here. I mean, he's Jon Jones. And sure, he has a history of not being very professional in situations that he probably should be, being cool-headed in situations that he probably should be. But he's Jon Jones. And I get it, people. I get it. There should be a fair handshake no matter who you are, no matter what your status is. It doesn't matter if you're Jon Jones or Joe Blow. You should be getting the same shake as anybody else. But that's just not how things work. You know that. You know that's not how things work. So the likelihood of Jon getting the max sentence here is slim. The likelihood of him even going to jail for this is slim. I think they're just going to slap him on the wrist, give him the fines, and say, have a nice day. And I know a lot of people out there are already not big fans of Jon Jones as a personality. As a fighter, we can all attest, and we can all agree that he's a phenomenal fighter. Some may say he's the GOAT. Most may say he's the GOAT. But as a human being, it's clear that he has his flaws. Yes, he has his flaws. And so, this is not somebody who, this is their first rodeo with the law. This is their first rodeo with something happening as far as them not being the most professional. Jon Jones has a deep track record since he has been a fighter of just not showing his best self. So maybe he shouldn't get, the easy way out here. Maybe he shouldn't get a laxed punishment here based off of his history. But that's not for me to say. That's for the judge to say. That's for the hearing to figure out. And so, like I said, the likelihood of him getting a max sentence here, I would put money on it not being a max. So if I'm going to continue on with this reading, it says Martinez claimed Jones then began asking them questions, including if they had money, because he was going to sue them. She also claimed that Jones allegedly grabbed her phone and started recording them. Martinez told police she was terrified with Jones standing less than a foot away from her during the alleged incident, and she was afraid Jones might hit her. After she contemplated terminating the drug test and leaving his property, Jones later issued a statement of his own, saying, I was recently visited by testers while I was celebrating a birthday and taking a nap, Jones said in April. Upon waking up, I was caught off guard by the unprofessionalism and protocol by one of the testers, which caused frustration, leading me to use some profanity I regret. However, I want to emphasize that at no point did I threaten, get in anyone's face, raise my voice to anyone, or engage in any form of assault. Now, that's his statement. But there are two sides to this coin. The person who filed the police report and Jon Jones. The real question is, who's telling the truth? Now, again, that's not really for me to say who I think is in the right or wrong here. But, again, if I had to put money on it, I would side with the drug tester here. Because you using some profanity and there being allegations of you raising your voice and threatening them, I think that's a high chance based off the fact that you admitted to using profanity. So who knows what you could have said. Especially, we know how we have an idea of how Jon Jones can be. Okay? So, that's all I've got for you guys today. Jon Jones in another lawsuit. It feels like this is like a every 6 month to a year thing for Jon. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, this will be happening within the next 24 hours, people. So I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you guys for tuning in to Tanaka Fight TV. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.